Good morning, Bitcoins! Today is Tuesday, December 10th, 2013 at 12:34 a.m. in Kingston, Jamaica. MadBitcoins, the best drink created worldwide. The tulip of the day is T. turkestanica. T. turkestanica, an early flowering species. Here are today's MadBits. Bitcoin prices continue to climb, so good to be back to normal, with Coindesk BPI reporting a last of 932, a high of 948, and a low of 897. Litecoin prices were up as well to around $33 a coin. This episode was sponsored by Let's Talk Bitcoin. Let's Talk Bitcoin, the premier Bitcoin podcast. Listen to fascinating interviews, helpful how-tos, and more at letstalkbitcoin.com. I especially want to recommend Narrative is Destiny by Andreas Antonopoulos, a great audio essay that talks about the future of cryptocurrency. The link is in the description. MadBitcoin's Winter Fund Drive continues at BitcoinStarter. We've had our first donor. We've been honored by BitcoinStarter, who is donating 5% of everything raised to Bitcoin, not bombs. And now, BitcoinStarter has launched their anonymous donation system, meaning that you no longer have to create a BitcoinStarter account to donate to a BitcoinStarter campaign. Just copy and paste the public wallet code to your wallet software and send a little Bitcoin to MadBitcoins. An exciting new feature, and I hope you look forward to trying it out. Tune in later today, live at 7 p.m. PST on the West Coast for MadBitcoin's Altcoin Spectacular. We've got Jerry from EndWorldSuck, Chris from Feathercoin, and Chris from FrancoCoin. I'll be one of the guys not named Chris. Tonight at 7 p.m. PST, live on YouTube, and then later, it'll just be on YouTube. Watch the dollar in 2014, but not because of Bitcoin. A really interesting article from Forbes where they warn of not a weaker dollar, but a stronger one. There's really something wrong with your currency when the entire market is betting on it getting weaker, and things get messed up if it gets stronger. Good thing Bitcoin value only seems to go in one predictable direction: up. Recovering stolen Bitcoin. A digital wild goose chase. The sheep who lost their Bitcoin in the Great Sheep Road heist attempted to track it down like Sherlock Holmes, following the blockchain with the good Dr. Watson right on their heels. But it ended up more like Inspector Gadget as the whole operation blew up in their faces when it turned out they had discovered the inside workings of BTC-E transferring money around. This reminds me of a similar case from a few weeks ago where computer science researchers had thought they'd found evidence of Satoshi Nakamoto sending a large amount of cash to the alleged proprietor of the Silk Road. It turned out to be a standard transfer of Bitcoin from a whale to Mt. Gox. Nothing to see here. Move along. Mel B, Snoop Dogg, and Danny Glover's son join the Bitcoin revolution. Really? This is the best we could get? No disrespect to Snoop, the man is a legend, but a Spice Girl who judges on America's Got Talent and Danny Glover's son from the formerly hit show Community who now calls himself a rapper? Can't we get someone like Keanu Reeves or David Bowie? Maybe Radiohead? Paul McCartney? I don't know. I just think Bitcoin could do better. But 3 celebs is better than no celebs, so welcome to the revolution, Snoop Dogg, Mel B, and I feel stupid saying this, Childish Gambino, still Danny Glover's son, although I think he would have killed it as Spider-Man. And Community was a really nice show, before they fired the guy who wrote it. Canadian educational charity Pathways accepts Bitcoin. Just another day and just another charity accepting Bitcoins, the currency of goodwill, to do some good. Pathways, a Canadian charity that helps troubled high school kids get back on track and go to college, is now accepting Bitcoins. Why not donate a few bits at pathwaystoeducation.ca? Go, Canada, go! Bitcoin meets Tesla with Lamborghini dealership's Model S sale. Bitcoin, this is Tesla. Tesla, this is Bitcoin. Good. Now you're all introduced, and maybe someday I could buy a Prius with Bitcoin. Of course, the price of Bitcoin is going to have to go up an awful lot to make that happen. Or I suppose the price of Priuses could go down. Either way, congratulations to the brand new Tesla owner who paid in Bitcoin. While it's not a ride to space, which was also purchased with Bitcoins recently, it's still a sweet ride. And electric too. Good for the environment. You know, the place where we humans live. Speaking of humans, MadBitcoins gives away pennies in Bitcoin, live on YouTube. Last night I started out with 100 pennies, with the plan to give them away to anyone who'd like to follow my simple instructions of how to set up a Coinbase account with only an email and a password. I gave out pennies until I reached 47 cents, and then I received a donation, bringing me back up to 121 pennies. I went back later to give out more pennies, but this time I ended up with 611 pennies. After I finish shooting this episode, I plan to go back on the internet and give out more pennies. We'll see how it goes. It's starting to feel like I have a magical bag of pennies that keeps refilling as I give them out. Ooh, Bitcoin, you're such a prankster. And to play us out, we've got a little bit of Free to Evolve's new video, Join the Bitcoin Revolution, which is taking the internet by storm, featuring narration from Let's Talk Bitcoin's own Stephanie Murphy. Until next time, this has been Mad Bitcoins. Mad Bitcoins. Mad Bitcoins. Hey audience, have you ever wanted your own altcoin? A cryptocurrency that represents the uniqueness of being you? If the answer is yes, check out alphaliontechnologies.com. The altcoins of the future at alphaliontechnologies.com.
What if there was a bank? A bank without buildings, owners, or employees. Bank where anyone could open an account. All accounts are completely free, and there are no mandatory fees. A bank that didn't require identification and had no forms to fill out.